Nestled in the hills of Virginia, we're touching the Hokie Stone, means remembering the legends who formed the foundation of a power. Names like Vic and Beamer and a lunch pail mentality that applies to the Virginia Tech Hokies. We have a late season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture, as we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hokies will put toe to leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Duke's offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away to find some room. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
A first down for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Going for it all. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Uncorks it. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. The Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Feeling some heat. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Number 13, on to kick it away.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Hits the spin cycle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Goes to the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Going up top on first down. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. To the air on first down. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, back.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's picked off. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Going to try to get it himself. They'll immediately call timeout. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
They move the tight end all over. On second down, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw for it. The sweet feet buy a little time. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on second down. Complete in the middle. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Hokies with the 1st and 10.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
He's going to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And with that first touchdown, the old Hokie Stones are trembling in this great stadium.
Yeah, and such great fans. And Lane Stadium early in the game has a reason to be rocking. They get on the scoreboard first. Everybody going bananas.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll give it to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. He's looking for a man on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
The Blue Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and try to... And the ball is loose on the return. Corralled by the kicking team. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That's a live ball. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Hokies! The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Auburn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Fires to the right. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And the stomping has commenced. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. 24-0. On the move from inside his 5. And he loses the football on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession.
Sends it downfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game.
And it's slipped out. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you to the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill?
And it's on the ground. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
So that's